someone doesn't buy me that for Christmas, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I fucking hate you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sly Fox Sports Podcast. I have returned from my hiatus. Mr. Nix has been doing things with Mr. Delanzo, and we are ready to talk about Premier League. Boxing Day.
Oh, sorry.
And one sexual assault rifle for you.
At no point does Sly Fox Sports podcast accept any eligibility for sexual assault. We are thoroughly against that, unless you're, of course, Jeremy Miller, because he's white and American, so kind of stands to reason.
Oh, man. Okay.
That pussy is back, baby.
I still haven't seen that comment, but that's fucking great. All right. Rapid fire Boxing Day weekend, because they're not going to be all on Boxing Day, unlike last year. We've got the 7:30 game, Leicester City and Manchester United. Who do you like, good sir?
Leicester at home?
Yes, Leicester's at home.
Cool. Always remember, what have we said? Home team is always mentioned first.
Yes, right.
And in American football, home team is second.
Exactly.
I quite like Leicester. I think they've shown a bit of resurgence. I'm really liking them. Great win against Tottenham. Love Leicester. Love Vardy. Love everything that Leicester stand for. And do you know what's great as well? They've proven that them winning the title might have been a big upset of sorts, but since then they've become a legitimately top quality elite football team, and they deserve to be in the position they're in. I fancy Leicester to beat Man United. Although, got to say, Man United looking quite resurgent at the moment. I think they're up to third now, and they stuck 6 past Leeds. You know, if anything, getting knocked out of the Champions League seems to have galvanised them a bit. Got to say, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doing some work. You know, we were very quick to pan him, so we've got to be very quick to fucking support him too. But I fancy Leicester to win this.
Yeah, this is a battle pretty much of second and third. So I am going to go with Leicester as well. I think Vardy's just going to be too much for the United defense. I also like James Maddison to do some damage in this one. All right, next game, Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. Villa at home.
Villa. Palace are on a slide. I like the look of Villa as well. You know, coming back into the fold again. They're not going away. They're not going away.
No,
Villa and Southampton are my Europa League picks. I think Villa will win this.
Yeah, I think Villa wins it too. And with that, they would go right into the top 6 again.
It is Christmas though, so give Roy Hodgson a nice cup of hot cocoa, put a blanket over his lap, and
give him his copy of The Guardian.
Yeah. What hell? Throw organic beans at him. I quite fancy Aston Villa.
Yeah. Next game is Fulham and Southampton. Obviously, I know where this is going.
Yeah, Fulham.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, right? We've had a bit of fun, but Fulham got a draw against Liverpool.
That's true.
Getting some results. Played Everton very hard. You know, they're working really fucking hard. Fulham are showing that you don't have to have necessarily a lot of quality to fight hard and have good heart. And I quite fancy them to get a win here. Southampton are kind of due a little bit of a slip up. They've been stringing along some nice results. Fulham at home, right?
Fulham at home.
Fulham are starting to make Craven Cottage more difficult. I quite fancy Fulham to win here. I do.
Yes.
Right there. I think you can get 2-1 on.
I've got Southampton. James Ward-Prowse.
Oh, here we go again. James, but fucking seriously, have you asked him to marry you yet? Is that who you knocked up? You knocked up James Ward-Prowse, didn't you? That's why you've been away for a while. I love you, James. You're my favourite player ever.
That and Danny Ings is looking pretty good too.
You fancy Danny Ings then as well, do you?
No, I just.
Like closet Southampton fan or something.
No, I like the Saints. The Saints are good.
Love the Saints.
Love the Saints. Yeah. Next game, obviously we know this one, is Arsenal and Chelsea, the North London derby.
Excuse me, what did you just call it?
No, it's not the North London derby. Yeah.
No, it's fucking Chelsea are in the southwest of London, you fucking pillock. Jesus Christ. You're a Chelsea fan. and you don't even know where they're from.
No, I thought this was the North London Derby.
The North London Derby is Tottenham Arsenal, you fucking moron.
What the fuck?
Me. It's just a London derby. Chelsea are in southwest London, southwest 6, bro. They're next door to Fulham. They're in Fulham. Oh my god, what a shit football fan you are. I'm sorry. That's fuck it. I'll tell you what. Instead of calling me a fat pussy and a cunt and everything under the sun, how about you Millwall fans direct a bit of anger at this fucking tard over here for that? Because that is fucking terrible. Jesus. By the way, Chelsea to win this 5-0. Fucking Arsenal look dreadful at the moment. Dreadful.
Yeah, I like, obviously, I like Chelsea.
Team. Chelsea comfortably.
Yeah, Chelsea are going to win. And if Fulham did pull off a win against Southampton, it would be making the relegation zone look very interesting because Arsenal, they're only 4 points out of relegation.
Fulham are going to be right up Arsenal's bumholes after this weekend.
It's pretty bad when you're down.
You would have thought it. That was the first game of the season. They played each other, Fulham Arsenal. You wouldn't have thought they'd be next to each other, would you? By fucking Christmas time.
I mean, it's pretty bad when
under the mistletoe, baby.
It's pretty bad when Arsenal are down there with Burnley.
Hey, fucking Brighton. You're on fire at the moment. Don't mess with Burnley. I like Burnley at the moment. They're doing all right. All these teams that we think are dog shit, all of a sudden, they're starting to put some results together.
Right, and all the teams that were like, oh, fuck them.
Apart from Sheffield United, who have just decided it's game over. They're definitely going for the number 1 overall pick, aren't they? Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
Next,
Manchester City and Newcastle.
Oh, yeah, the Southeast football derby, yeah.
Fuck off.
Manchester City and Newcastle, Man City to win. Yeah, Newcastle just lost to Brentford as well. They're going to be a little bit shaky after that. Congratulations, by the way, Brentford making the semi-finals Carabao Cup. That's fucking fantastic. Love seeing teams from other divisions do well in cup competitions, obviously. I quite fancy Man City. I think Man City are a bit of a weird side this season, aren't they? They're kind of like on the fringes of the good teams. They should be up there. They're just very quietly kind of sitting just outside, aren't they? They're like just biding their time, waiting for someone to slip up so they can just sneak up behind them and slit their throat.
Right. City for sure.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling should have a good game here.
Mm-hmm. The last game of Boxing Day, Sheffield United and Everton.
Everton. I'm sorry, Sheffield United. I don't think you're going to win another game all season.
Yeah.
They haven't won a game yet.
They have not. They've got 2 draws.
Yeah, one of those was against Fulham when they were shit. This is bad. Everton, comfortable.
They have the second worst goal difference.
By the way, Everton again. You know, we said they kept sliding. Now they've written the ship as well.
They're fourth.
They've picked up a couple of very good wins. Also beating Chelsea. Good times. Very good times.
Yeah. It was coming.
Yeah. See? Chelsea. Why are all these Millwall fans lighting up our comments hating me? Oh, that's right, because they're racist and they're scared of me.
Britain first.
Britain first is angry, mate. They're going to be knocking on our door next week.
Sunday's games. Fuck. Leeds and Burnley.
Leeds. I'll tell you what, though.
Burnley look good.
Burnley could get a result here. I think this will be tight. I think it'll be 2-1 to Leeds.
Ooh. I would say it might be a draw, but I'm going to go with Leeds.
That definitely looks like a draw.
Yeah, it does. Next game, West Ham and Brighton.
West Ham. I do like West Ham. By the way, West Ham clips on Twitter is officially the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to send you a link after this. It is so fucking funny. It's the old computers where when we used to do IT back in the day at school, and you used to type things in and the computer would read it out. Yeah. Like you could just write something in like, Mark is a tosser. So they've used that with hilarious comedy banter commentary over West Ham highlights.
Oh, no.
It's brilliant. Like they were fucking calling Benteke the Belgium Nicholas Bentner and things like that. It's so funny. So good. I'll send you a link. They are brilliant stuff. I love that guy. He is absolutely hysterical. West Ham, baby. West Ham to win. I like West Ham this season. I think they could be pushing for Europe. I do. I really like West Ham. I don't know what's happened, but they galvanised, didn't they? They're strong. Moyes has got them playing good football, high quality football. West Ham to beat Brighton.
Yeah, West Ham for sure. Next game, the Liverpool and West Brom.
Up the pool. They just stuck 7 past Crystal Palace. What do you think they're going to do to Sam Allardyce's fucking West Brom? Welcome back, Big Sam. Tell you what, I love that. Big Sam, he's like, yeah, fucking on Big Sam, we're going to fucking do him. I don't think he speaks like that at all, actually. But ultimately, he's just angry British lad. You know, yeah. Big Sam does, he's all right. You know, he's good at kind of steadying the ship a little bit, but that's all he is. But then, you know, they got thumbed. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think Liverpool batter him.
Yeah, Liverpool for sure. What? This is going to be horrible. Next game, Wolves and Tottenham.
Tottenham. Easy pick, Tottenham. Wolves just lost to Burnley. They're not going to do well against Tottenham.
Yeah. I fancy a draw, but we'll...
There you go. Stick your neck out there, mate.
Yeah, I fancy a draw. Monday's game. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting. They've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right. Monday games. We've got Crystal Palace and Leicester.
Leicester.
Yes, Leicester. Chelsea and Villa.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Everton and Manchester City.
Manchester City.
I'll go with City.
Just.
Yeah. Just, indeed. Brighton and Arsenal.
Brighton. I reckon Arsenal lose every single game now until the rest of the season. I could see Arsenal I could see him getting relegated. It scares the fuck out of me. Me and Steve have been talking about this over the Christmas period quite a lot, and I'm trying to get Steve to come on and just basically scream at the camera for half an hour about how much fucking is angry at Arsenal. We had Alex do it in a much more calm nature, and that's going to be dropped soon. But I think there are big fucking problems at Arsenal, and something needs to be done soon to rectify it. I think this is where Brighton could get their opportunity. I reckon Brighton at the least should be able to get a draw out of that, I think. Yeah. Is that the whole Christmas slate done?
There's still more. Burnley and Sheffield United.
Don't care. Burnley.
Burnley. Southampton, West Ham.
Draw. Yeah, that's good. I'll tell you what, that could be really good. Very competitive. 2 teams pushing for Europa League spot. I mean, if I was pushed, I'd say Southampton just, but I quite fancy a draw.
I'm going to go with Southampton.
I reckon Lanzini's going to score from 45 yards.
And make us all just go, ugh!
Yeah, like you did against Tottenham. Yes.
West Brom, Leeds.
Leeds. I don't want Big Sam to do well. Pisses me off.
United and Wolves.
United. If they're at home, United.
Yeah.
A lot of boring games there, if I'm being honest, or games I'm not interested in.
Indeed.
From a neutral perspective, at least.
Tottenham, Fulham.
At Tottenham, you got to think Tottenham will have more than enough to dispatch Fulham. But Fulham will make it tough. They will. They'll try their hardest.
And then the final game for the Christmas area, it will be Newcastle and
Christmas area. What, they're going to lock down an area of Britain just for Christmas? Santa Claus sat in the middle on a throne.
Yes.
The games begin. What was the final game?
Newcastle and Liverpool.
Jeez, I wonder. Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. All right, folks, that was our predictions. If you
have a good Christmas. Fuck off. Bye.
If you agree, please like, subscribe. If you don't agree, leave a comment down below. If you think that he is a fat pussy and I am a no-named fucking...
You don't get any grief because you're a Yank. So
or
nobody cares.
I a no-named retard that doesn't know his football, leave a comment and we'll come at you. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.